Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of one standard ranked ladder with a Drafna combo deck. So I'm just going to preface this is a janky combo deck, do not craft the pieces, it's really bad. So, today we are trying to break Drafna. Since we have Agatha's Soul Cauldron, it's going to be a lot easier to put his abilities onto another creature. So I kind of run two versions of this deck. The first couple games are with Training Grounds and the Mechanaut. So the idea is to copy the Mechanaut, have a Training Grounds down, and then the copy artifact spell is 1 mana. The Gilded Pinions cost 0 because of the Mechanaut, so you just loop that over and over, put a bunch of counters on your Dragonspark Reactor, or gain infinite life. The next version of this, I cut these just because I kept getting stomped, because the deck is just, again, not good. I was just trying to make it work, so we switched over to the Sleep Cursed Fairy, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Infinite Mana plan. The logic behind that, we wouldn't really need the cost reduction, and we wouldn't need, all of the extra treasures to return things to the hands. We just make infinite mana and that's how we combo. So we just cast and rebuy the pinions over and over, then you, again, Dragonspark Reactor. So to help this deck work, since, again, janky combo, we're playing 4 Make Disappears, and our silver bullet is the Surge Engine. Since you can give the abilities to everybody else, you can just make giant 5/4 creatures that, don't have defender and can't be blocked, which is pretty nice. If you guys are excited to see this list in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I upload to YouTube 5 days a week with standard content just like this, so if you don't mind dropping a subscription, I'm still working on getting my channel partnered, so I'd really appreciate it. And with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alrighty, game 1. The hand is decent, on the draw's not great. Let's get the Training Grounds down. And looks like mono blue. Let's go with the Archaeologist. We'll take the Cauldron, and we have a Surge Engine in there. Pretty solid. Let's give him the business. And we'll go with a Spider. Let's go with Drafna. Let's go with another Training Grounds, see if they want to make disappear that too. No? Okay. Let's pass. Let's go with the Cauldron. You just have a negate for it. Let's eat the Surge Engine. We'll skip straight to stage 2. And in for 6. That's fine. And they consider. Fading Hope to the grave, and they pass. We'll go with the Archaeologist. And it puts a +1 counter on itself. Do we just go with the Pinions here? Give them something they really don't want to counter? Because if that resolves, it gives us the treasure to turn that into a 6/5. So, we'll make our treasure. And we will pass. Okay, Flow of Knowledge. Not great, but at least we can resolve stuff next turn. And we can get in for a decent amount of damage with the Archaeologist. Let's start eating their grave. And we'll turn them into a 6/5. Let's go to combat. Let's draw some cards. Okay. And we will pass. Another Flow. They are just churning through the deck, but this kind of repeatable 6/5 Archaeologist is proving to be pretty effective. And now that we aren't stuck on just a couple lands, we can start getting multiple of them going. And they go with a Delver. I mean, sure. Let's put Drafna under the cauldron. Alright, let's go with the Wormlet. And the Mechanaut. Let's copy it. We'll play the Reactor. And think that's infinite. Yep. There we go. They finally realized after we got to 7 counters on the Dragon Spark Reactor. Yep. Infinite life, infinite damage, infinite ETBs. Nice. GG's. Can't believe we got it against Mono Blue. Alrighty, next game. We have quite literally the entire combo in the hand minus the Enthusiast Mechanaut, but just one land, so we can't really keep it. That's... it's okay. I think we just put back a land, because everything else we kind of need. Yeah. And opponent plays a Phoenix Chick. Let's go with the Pinions, just so we have a treasure for next turn. And we'll attack. And opponent's gonna play a Feldon. So we can play the Pinions, make another treasure, and then play Drafna. Then we can probably get Drafna into the grave, put it underneath the cauldron. Yeah, I think so. Let's pass. And they play a Bloodthirsty Adversary. I think we just take the block on Feldon. You have a Monstrous Rage. Okay. Now they do. And back to us. Let's play the Cauldron. No attacks, and we will pass. And there's a Godric. Okay. We'll take 8 in the air. Let's play the Reactor. And we will pass. Phoenix Chick. So if they have Monstrous Rage, it's a +4/+1, right? Or +3/+1, my bad. So block on Godric, exile creature card, make him maybe waste it. Or not. Okay. Let's bounce the Pinions. And let's pass. We'll take a play with fire. And one to the bottom. GG's. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get there. Alrighty, next game. Hand looks decent, let's try it out. This is same day after work, just made a couple changes to the deck. So hopefully we stop getting rolled quite as much. Against mono red, of course. Let's lead off with the engine. They go with a Phoenix chick with the counter, and they play a Swiftie. Think we just pass here. Let's take our block on the etchings, I think, since we definitely want that off the field. If they want to use a monstrous rage, still gonna trade. Let's play the coast. And think we just go with Drafna in the cauldron. Let's pass. Alright, so opponent doesn't have anything there. They kept the Swiftie back, so let's trade these. Drafna goes to the grave. And we just play the spider. And I think we just pass. Just in case they have another adversary, want to be able to mess with their grave. Sure. GG's. I mean, they probably could have gotten us there, but I think that was just a rage concession. Good old sneaky reach. Alrighty, next game. Hand is okay, let's try it out. If you've made it this far into the video, you better drop a like on this, because I've spent the past, I don't know, feels like 3 hours just bashing my head against the wall trying to get this deck to work. So, if you don't mind dropping a like, I'd appreciate it. Opponent's got a pause on 1. Do you have your Elspeth Smite? Does it really take that long to figure out if you want to use it? This is the average opponent reading cards on Arena here. We'll play a spider, and we will pass. Let's go with a Kami. And we'll get in for 2. Do we want to go with the reactor? Yeah, let's try it. Do you have your counterspell? Alright, they let that resolve. And they quick study. Let's go to combat. We'll get in for 2. Sure. Wandering Emperor is totally fine.
You'll be safer.
We'll bounce it to the hand. And do we just play it again, or... Yeah, we'll just play it again.
Try not to let your blade do the talking.
They minus the Emperor, and they make a Samurai. So, do you have another? Let's get in for 2. Let's bounce it to the hand. Do we want to copy it? Nah. I think we just let that resolve. We can hold open the bounce. Well, let's copy it now. And the Dissipate is kind of annoying, since that is an ability that we can put underneath the cauldron. Yep. Emperor, and they can exile Drafna.
I will protect my people.
Also kind of
My
annoying.
judgment is final.
Let's go with our pinions. Let's take out the Emperor. So we could make Disappear sacrifice the Kami.
Until next time, then.
And let's go with the Cauldron. Let's pass. We'll take 2. And back to us. Let's go look at the top 7. We'll take another reactor. And we'll go with our next reactor. Sure. Let's pass. Sure. We'll take 2. And let's eat the whale. The Sekenzen tokens on the ground aren't going to be that useful. Let's spin. Bruh. Okay. No other creatures. We'll get in for 4. And we'll go with the next reactor. Let's pass. Pretty much any artifact from here should be lethal. Blast zone. Well, that is a way to get rid of the reactors, but it's gonna take at least, 2 turns for that. We'll take 2. And we'll eat the dissipate. GG's. Let's go to combat. Get in for 4. We'll play the pinions. And we'll go 11 to the dome. GG's. Glad we at least got there. This deck is so dumb. A couple post-game thoughts for everybody. Again, don't think the deck is good. It's quite bad, but it is really funny when it actually goes off. Like, chain a Dragon Spark reactor to infinite counters to just pop your opponent for 1 billion. That's fun. So would I recommend you craft this? Absolutely not. Yeah, don't craft it. But the games that I did win, I did have fun. Even the games that I lost, some of them were fun. Minus the ones on the draw versus mono red, those are never fun. Thrawn Spider I really like in the deck, since it makes power stones. You can bounce it with the Drafna, and you can also put it underneath the cauldron. Might just mess around with like an artifact deck eventually, just to play around with this guy some more. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or anything, drop them down in the comments. And with all that said, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.